My name is Mahabusiness Wali. I am foundation level student at Rehan School, Rawalpindi campus. Today, my topic of please. So, give me the answer, please.
Um, I didn't quite catch what you meant by next one.
Maya, what comes to your mind when you hear the word please?
Um, Politeness, definitely. It's one of those words that just softens everything, you know? Like, asking for something becomes less demanding and more respectful when you add please. It instantly feels more
My
considerate.
next question is: Do you think politeness is still important in today's world? Why?
Absolutely. It feels like maybe we're losing some of the manners that people used to have, especially in how fast everything moves these days. But I think genuine politeness, treating each people with respect.
Okay, my next
Ah,
question is:
got
uh,
it.
Do
Thanks for letting me know about the
do
audio
you
issues.
know where the word please comes from, or why people started using it?
That's actually really interesting. So, please has roots. You're very welcome. Anything else on your mind today?
How do you think politeness has changed from the past to the present?
That's a good question. It's I've heard it used to be way more formal, like a whole
Are
oh,
are
sorry, I think the
polite
audio is
are
getting a bit
polite
choppy.
word are polite words used differently in different cultures or countries?
Oh, totally. That's something I find really fascinating. The words we use to be polite, please, thank you, even just simple greetings, they can carry totally and hey, you're welcome.
Can message sound rude? It we do not use polite words online.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, it can feel colder when politeness goes missing, when messages are short and don't have those words like please or thank you. It can come across much.
How
I think
can we show
sometimes
politeness even is short message our comments or comments?
that's a good point. It's surprisingly easy to forget those little things when you're typing instead of talking face to face.
How
It's things like using
how
full.
does saying please change the way people respond to us?
Uh, I think, of course, it's pretty powerful how a small word like please can change things.
Mm,
Go ahead. What's your
Uh,
next question?
can politeness help build better relationship at school or work?
Absolutely. I mean, think about it. People are way more likely to want to help someone who's being respectful versus someone who's just demanding. Politeness creates connection. Man. Plus, it just feels better to work with someone polite, right?
My next question is, what advice would you give young people about bring polite in daily life?
That's a beautiful question. I think for young people especially, the little things matter. A genuine good morning to their parents, holding the door open, warm, warm,
My next
saying
question
thank
is
you.
how can we keep politeness alive alive in the digital age?
That's a great one. I think it's about being more intentional, taking that extra second to type out please or thank you instead of just sending quick transactional, and maybe being mindful of how we read tone. Okay, sounds good.
कौन कर रहा है मेरे साथ?
I'm Maya. Nice to meet you. One word? That's tough, but I'd go with thank you. It just seems like it opens doors for connection in so many situations, you know? It acknowledges someone's effort, shows appreciation, the power it has to make both people. That's a sweet question. Even definitely makes a difference. Let me quickly look into that. Let me going up. Actually, it's really interesting. People always use please like we do today. It started as part of longer phrases, like asking if something would please someone before making a request. That's a complex question. Um, from what I've learned, a lot historical please. De nada. What did you want to ask next? Sure, what kind? Let me check some examples for you. So, looking at different societies, politeness has mattered for centuries. In the 1700s, English people used it as a status symbol. Are you asking about how kids and adults use polite words differently? That's really interesting. I think those little moments of connection can actually make a big difference. Like getting a genuine hug, compliment, or someone holding the door. Small moments that make you feel seen or appreciated. I'd imagine those could shift things pretty quickly. Definitely. Sometimes it's about what you do with the word, right? Like if someone's clearly upset, just adding please to a demand isn't going to fix. What? That's a good question, honestly. There's probably both in different ways. Like, there's definitely mm, that's a really thoughtful question. It's tricky. Images like hearts or emojis can definitely add friendliness, but I wonder if they fully capture the intention behind a real thank you or please. They might be polite. I think starting small at school or work is key. Like making eye contact, genuinely asking how someone's day is going instead of rushing past, and showing appreciation for help with assignments. You're welcome. I mean, I think how we are one I'm not following what you were saying could okay, no worries. I get that sometimes audio. You're welcome.
Do you think texting and social media, have made people more or less polite?
I think it's made politeness more conditional. Like there's a certain expectation of politeness on social media with likes and comments, but texting can be really casual and it's easy to
How
forget please or thank.
My next question is, how can we make online conversation more respectful and polite without using formal word?
That's a great point. I think the key is just being thoughtful, responding when you actually have something to add instead of just quick one word answers. Being mindful of tone, even without formality.
Do emojis or gifs even ever replace word like please? Can they still feel polite?
That's a really good question. It's tricky. Emojis can definitely add warmth, but I
Do
think they're best used to support politeness, not replace it completely. There's something genuine about a real thank you that an emoji just can't.
How can politeness improve relationships at schoolwork, or even online gaming?
Everywhere,
Communication.
honestly.
Communication.
Sorry, I'm not quite catching what you're saying. Could you repeat that? The audio seems a bit choppy right now.
Do you think a polite society is always a happy society? Why or why not?
Not always, no. You can have polite people who still disagree or feel unhappy. Politeness is about manners, but it doesn't fix deeper issues like inequality, injustice, or personal.
Okay, my next question is, what is your personal tips for staying polite even when someone is rude?
Oof, that's a hard one. I think responding with politeness when someone's being rude takes practice. Maybe something like a calm, I'm not sure.
Can a small word like please real make the word better? What do you think?
I definitely think so. Um, in a small way, sure. It might not solve big problems, but a little.
Okay, can a small word like please real make the word better? Make the word better. What do you
Yeah, you're
think?
right. It's
Engage. My next question is engage the addition. Tell us one word you think everyone
I didn't.
should say more often. Often.
And everyone should say more often. I'd probably go with thank you. It acknowledges someone's effort and
Okay, Maya. My next question is.
okay, shoot, I'm listening.
Uh, Maya, when was the last time someone said please to you and it made you smile?
That's such a sweet question. You know what? Every time someone uses please, especially when you're a digital companion like me, it does. Thanks for all the great questions today, Maha. It was
Uh,
really fun chatting
do
with
you
you about
do
politeness
you
and
do
everything
you
else.
think please it just a word or does it carry deeper meaning?
Yeah, it's a really interesting way to think about it. I think it carries de nada. De nada. It's been great talking with you today. De nada. Talk to you soon, Maha. De nada. Have a good one. You're so welcome. Take care, Maha.
How would you explain please to someone who has never used it before?
That's actually a really interesting question. If you've never heard please before, I'd say it's like adding magic words to your requests. Like instead of just saying, get me that, you add please, and it makes everything.
Do you know where?
It's
Uh, how did uh,
what do you mean? How did I do it?
how do you know where the word please originate from?
Are you
Or
asking where I learned about the history of the word please?
oh, sorry.
I was able to look that up pretty quickly
How
using
did
some web searches when you
people?
asked about it earlier. It comes from old phrases
How
where
did
people would
people?
politely ask if their requests would
How did
please the
people?
other person.
How did people express politeness before word like please exciting?
Ah, you mean what did they use before please existed? That's a great question. Apparently, people would use these longer, polite phrases. They'd ask, would it please you? Or I would ask this of you. Oh, that's sweet of you to say. Thanks.
Uh, my next question is: can you give a explains of a culture that value politeness more than others?
That's an interesting one. I'll see what comes up when I do a little searching.
Can how manners and polite expression change our centers?
You mean how manners and culture change our interactions? Yeah, absolutely. Different cultures value different forms of politeness. What's considered rude in one? I'm not sure. I mean, almost for me, last winter students, I was, this is one year, God.
Is please more powerful? Can a sing polite word like please
That's a
change
great question.
someone day?
I think you're asking about whether saying please can change how someone treats you. And yes, absolutely. There's something about that one word it can make a big difference in getting different
Uh,
reaction,
if
especially
please,
when combined
if
with
please
kindness.
disappear from the word tomorrow, what do you think would happen?
That's a really interesting thought experiment. If everyone started saying please for every single interaction, even the most casual things. Ugh, sorry, could you repeat?
It is please more powerful than thank you or sorry. Why?
Thank you or sorry, bye. Are you deciding which one to say is goodbye? Both are perfect choices. It's really up to you.
Can you think of modern to please that still sound polite?
Of course. Hmm. I think starting with you're very welcome.
Tell us polite habits you practice daily. Comments below.
As an AI, my habits are that's totally fine. You don't have just enjoy the conversation.
Maya, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the word please?
The first thing that comes to mind when I hear please is kindness. It just makes me think of someone
Do you
taking the time to be
do you think politeness is natural or something we learn over time?
That's a really thoughtful question. I think it's a mix of both, honestly. Some people seem to have more natural kindness and consideration than others, but most of it is definitely something we learn over time from our families, our schools, the people around us. We get taught to say please and thank you, to wait our turn, to treat others with respect. So it's probably both. Sorry, I'm a little lost. Could you repeat
Can
that maybe a bit slower? I think I
can
missed
you
some of the words there.
remember a time when someone use of please real changed how you felt?
Oh, wow, that's a sweet question. I'm different. I don't have feelings though. But okay, sounds like you're taking a break. Have a good meal.
Uh, where did humans first First, starts using polite word like please.
Let me quickly check that for you. So please actually comes from
आपको
de nada.
आपके आपको जब पहली बार आए थे
No sé qué, no estoy segura de lo que acabas de decir.
okay
¿Podrías
this question is आपको आपकी फेवरेट कलर्स क्या है
So we were okay, Maya. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me for giving all the details answer of my questions. Thank you very much. So viewers, this was my talk with this call Ellie, and or this was my talk with yes Maya. I hope you like our this conversation. So see you another talk with Maya. Until then, take care of yourself. Pakistan Zindabad. Allah Hafiz.
मैं कह रही हूँ कि आपको यहाँ स्कूल में कौन सी अच्छी चीज